Hey, everybody, we are back. Your real pastors are here. As always, excited to be here to talk movies because we love talking movies.
We
Gary,
went
how
to
are
the
you doing?
movies again.
Yes. Yep. So that's part of the reason why going to the movies is great because you get to talk about movies as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then
And yesterday, we took our kids, his kids, my kids. We went to a nice, I guess, matinee, right? 4 o'clock's a
yeah,
matinee.
matinee. Yeah.
Yeah. 4 o'clock right out of school and saw the new Mario Galaxy. Or is it
Yes.
Mario 2 Galaxy? What is it? Mario
Yeah. Super
Galaxy.
Mario
Yeah.
Galaxy. Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy.
The
Yeah.
Super Mario Galaxy movie, technically, is what it
Yeah.
is. But yeah.
So let's talk about
yeah.
it.
Yeah. So we definitely have some thoughts, and we're all glad that you're here tuning in to us. Thanks for being a part of this. So we definitely, it's funny because afterwards we were like, okay, we got to save this for our official review, but we definitely have some thoughts.
Yeah.
And so I don't know how we want to do this. Well, first question, because we didn't get to do this with the last one. Did you grow up playing the Mario movies, Gary?
Did I grow up playing the Mario movies?
Yeah. Did you grow up playing them? Yeah.
Oh, you mean the games?
Yeah, the games.
Yeah, I did. I played the original, the one with Duck Hunt.
Right.
Played that one, and then I played Super Mario, and then we got an N64 with the Mario game, and that is when I stopped because, as you know, I'm not very good. As video games got more advanced, I got worse at them. And the Mario 64, I couldn't figure out. I kept getting lost.
Gotcha.
I couldn't figure out how to go to the level, so that was when my Mario days stopped. But
yeah,
the Super Mario on Super Nintendo, that was my game.
Yeah. So I grew up too playing them. The first three games that came out, like Super Mario 2 and 3, and so played those, and then played them on the Super Nintendo. And then once it got to the 64, I honestly didn't play the 64 version because I just got hooked on Mario Kart. And so that's what I ended up playing, and kind of never looked back. And then anytime I do play Mario, I just go back to the originals.
Yeah.
So the game that this movie is based off, Super Mario Galaxy and Galaxy 2, apparently it's like the best Mario games ever made.
Oh, really? Okay.
So people hold them to high regard. But there's a lot of stuff that I was just like, okay, yeah, I know it's great, but by that time I was already on the PlayStation train and not really playing too many Mario games. But
yeah, I came to Mario Kart late in life,
yeah,
like just within the last couple of years with my kids on their Switch. So I'm playing that, but yeah, never did the Galaxy.
Yeah, neither did I. But
Mario Party 2, I play that too now. Mario Party
2. Oh yeah, which that's the thing. If you played other Mario movies, you'll get a lot of the references in this thing, and that's like one thing that I just think about. I'm like, yes, there are tons and tons of references for fans of this movie. If you're just like, I just want all my Mario game stuff in the movie, you got it.
Yeah.
Like, it is very nostalgia. It's very, here's all the things that you love about the game. Everybody looks the way they're supposed to look from the games. Like, all that stuff is there. And so this is one of those, like, yeah, if you're going to a Mario movie just to see Mario and like all the stuff from the games and everything, I mean, even the soundtrack, like there was a part, they were in a cave and you heard the
yeah,
and you're just like, yeah, this is cool.
Yeah.
So
that stuff, that theme, the Mario sounds are like ingrained in my mind from playing Super Mario so much. And anytime it went to like a screen or anything, it was the old game graphics and stuff like that. I thought that was a nice touch.
Yeah, and it was, and it was funny. My daughter, that was sitting next to me, I would turn to her and be like, "Oh, this is from this is," and finally she goes, "Would you stop, you nerd?" Like, I just, but that's the kind of movie this is. It's giving you all that stuff.
Yeah.
So which was great, and I will say, I mean, the movie was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was 100% it felt like you plugged in the game, you plugged in the cartridge to the system, it boots up, and then once it booted up, you're going.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't really give you a lot of breathing room. Like, you're in it, here's a story, here's what's happening, and then boom, 100 miles an hour until the end of the movie. So it was very, very fast paced. Makes me think they had kids in mind. Let's just keep boom, 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 boom. So it kept moving forward, and like typical stuff, like voice acting was good. People, everyone did a good job. You can tell people had fun with it, but like took it seriously enough, how they should.
Yeah.
So it's at least some of the good things I had. What'd you have?
Very similar. I thought the animation was good. The music was good.
Oh, yeah.
The way they tied in the video game stuff was good. A lot of big laughs.
Mhm.
And there were several times I laughed and felt like I was the only one laughing because I'm
Yeah.
sure you laughed as well, but we were far apart.
Yeah. All the kids
but
between us. Yeah.
yeah, and so that was good. And I thought Yoshi was hilarious.
Yeah.
There's something about him that I'm going to include in the bad that I'll wait for that. But
Mhm.
and Jack Black, him as Bowser was great as
Yeah.
it was the first one.
Yeah. And was he Bowser Jr. too? Did he do both?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That is, I thought it sounded like him, but I forgot to look it up before we went live. So my apologies. Gary will find out real quick.
To the IMDb machine, and it just says Bowser.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
Benny Safdie was Bowser Jr.
Okay.
I don't know who that is, but
yeah. All right. Well, it just, to me, it's at some point just sounded like it was him, especially when they're going back and forth. I was like, oh, but I guess not. Which no big deal. I mean, it still really worked. Which that's another aspect that I thought was really cool, like the way Bowser Jr. and you get this from the trailer. He's trying to save his dad, and the reason why you'll find out in the movie. But he's trying to save his dad, and then their relationship and stuff was actually kind of cool. But one thing that I thought was interesting, I don't know if you got this, Gary, but I got this, like, it was almost a stab at dads who aren't present in their kids' lives, like kind of like the way they did some of this stuff. And I was just kind of like, yeah, that's a little bold. But for me, I'm like, I like it. Yeah, tell dads to step up and be present in your kid's life. I like that message.
Oh yeah, as did I. Yeah, I picked up on that as well.
Yeah. Now, granted, they're the bad guys, so
yeah. There was I don't know if it was a spoiler or not, because I don't know if it was in the trailer, but let's just say there's another Nintendo video game character that shows up that I thought was really cool. I did like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I did. I thought that was cool. You can definitely tell they're setting up something with that character as well. I don't want to spoil anything, but I thought that was cool.
Yeah, I felt like that was a moment Nintendo did that to say, hey, we're making movies. And we're going to make animated movies, and we're going to be around for a while. Which, honestly, I mean, they have an investment in it because they're partnered with Universal, not only with the movies, but with the stuff at the theme parks now.
Yeah.
So they're going to want to keep pushing that too. So
did you pick up on that Epic looking thing they went through at one point? There was like a thing that looked like the Epic entrance at one point.
Oh no, I didn't notice that one.
It was like, it just reminded me of the Epic commercial. I was like, I'm sure that wasn't a mistake. So
yeah, I know, right?
Yeah.
So yes, I mean, those are some of the good things. Like I said, story was fine. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Kids will love it. So that's good. But I guess we can move on to the bad. What's some stuff you got there, Gary?
Well, I needed more Yoshi. I wish, there would have been more of him. Every time, I loved every scene with him. I thought it was funny and added a lot. But I just didn't think there was enough. There were times I thought it was a little too fast paced. I wish it would have slowed down a little bit. And I was bummed that, there was very little to no Donkey Kong. Because I know it wasn't a Donkey Kong movie, but he was such a big part of the first one. So that was kind of like, you see him once in a flashback, and then that was it. So that was kind of a bummer for me. And I guess, I don't know if this really counts, but it was fun, but it was a very good kids movie. Where the first one was just a very good movie overall, and it was just, in my opinion, it was nowhere near as good as the first one. So, so I guess that's really the bad.
Yeah, and I have similar thoughts because it's like with this one, it felt very like the first one is like, okay, we have to establish characters, we got to do all this stuff, right? And then this one felt like, okay, this is the second game, the second iteration. We're just going. And it did feel rushed. And so, but I've been kind of figuring out, like, was that a bad thing or was that a good thing? Like, I really couldn't tell, only because it's like, I don't know how much story you really want to bog down in a kid's movie. But you do have, this is a multi-generational IP. So you'd think you'd want to at least slow down a little bit so it can breathe. And I think that was my thing, is like, I felt like there was no really time to like process and take in exactly everything that was happening.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you have these big stakes, galaxy wide stakes.
Mm-hmm.
You have these different stakes with Bowser and Bowser Jr. You have a cool story with the princesses,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have the stuff with Mario. So like you have a lot of really cool elements, but you never really got to dig into any of it because you were like, we got 90 minutes. Let's just stick all the fun stuff in here. We're going to put all these things in here just so you can know how it's all connected, and we're moving forward.
Yeah.
And so it was very like, oh my God, like it was fun and you weren't bored, but it was like, geez, can we dig into that? Wait, can we dig into that? You know?
Yeah. There were times I felt like I was at Universal and it was like the intro to a ride. You know what I mean? That's good because it was just so like boom, boom, boom. And I just wish it just slowed down a little bit. I'm also like trying to keep it from the perspective of in the day it's a kid's movie. You know, that's who it's geared. And fair enough, absolutely. So, and I'll say where the first one was both a good kids movie, good family movie, and a good movie. This one just kind of good kids movie.
Yeah.
That I mean, I'll still probably put it on the shelf, you know, but but don't want to spoil the rating or anything. But yes, but I'm also I don't want to be too nitpicky because it's a Mario movie. So
right. I guess I think that's the thing is like you said, like the first movie
we're not rating Schindler's List here.
Yeah. Yes. But at the same time, I think the problem is because the first movie did give you that like the stuff that Mario was trying to overcome. He was seen as a loser in the first one. He was ruining Luigi's life. He was ruining his own life. So he felt like a loser and he felt like he couldn't actually make a change. And you saw him like grow through all that. And then the whole movie, everyone's calling him tiny. So like his stature, so like there's all this stuff that he's dealing with. But then he has Luigi, who is his ride or die brother, who's got him no matter what. And then Luigi gets captured, so he's doing everything. I'm getting my brother. I don't care what's happening. Like so, there was a little bit deeper development in the first one that you shied away from in the second one. I think that's why adults will feel this change. I think kids are going to absolutely love this movie, and they're going to say this one was better than the first because
my son already said it.
Yeah, and my kids too, and I think plenty of others because it was 100 miles an hour. I'm getting on my Mario, fair. But for adults, it's like, man, like okay, the thing was an hour and a half. If you went to an hour and 45 and let stuff breathe a little bit, I think it would have been just as good as the first one.
Yeah, and there were storylines but there were things that it's like they started to go into with Mario, and they just like went away from it. And it's like, no, stay there a little longer, let this breathe, you know.
Right.
But
that, which is why I said 15 more minutes, just 15 more minutes, and I think you got a really solid, really good movie like the first one.
Yeah.
Because Lord knows you weren't going to be bored the rate it was going.
Yeah. And put Donkey Kong in the movie, man. Give me a Donkey Kong movie or something. Donkey Kong's my guy, man. He's my guy.
I know. So, pastor side, I think a little bit like I said earlier, I just thought that the whole like the importance of a dad needing to be present. I thought that was really good. I really like that. It's just weird because it's just so many different elements, right? But I thought that was good. And of course, Mario and Luigi's dedication to save friends and stuff like that's all good. But there wasn't like the big, like I just talked about with the first one, there wasn't a big overarching like great theme, but it had little things here and there that was interesting and that was good. And, if you're looking at it from a Christian perspective, you can definitely see some of those stories being told because no matter what Hollywood says, they can't help but tell stories that have Christian values in it.
Best story ever told.
Especially when you're dealing with family movies. It's hard not to do that when you're dealing with natural, like good versus evil. So, but so nothing too deep, but enough to be like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, there was a moment where I was like, I got reminded, okay, my kids and the people we are leading, the people that, look to us as leaders, they're watching us. We lead by example. And you see that in Bowser Jr. and all the stuff he's doing and stuff. So that was a big takeaway for me. Yeah. And, of course, there's friendship in there and doing things for others and stuff. But nothing, like I said, nothing too deep.
Yeah, nothing too deep, but, enough that's there. And then the dad side, I think, we kind of hit it all over the place. You have nothing to worry about in this movie.
Yeah. Take your kids to see this. They'll have fun with it.
Yeah, it is a family movie. The whole family can go. You don't have to worry about anything. Like it is honestly, it's a good fun time at the movies.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, spring break season, kids are out of school looking for something to do. Take them to see this. Because, it was fun.
Yep.
And
It
so,
was fun.
and nothing to worry about.
Yeah, nothing at all. Nothing even remotely close
Yeah,
to worry
which I
about.
think is DreamWorks undefeated in that. Like, I know that it's a big catalog, but like
Mhm.
DreamWorks is just I've just never really had to worry about stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
haven't really, like, seen or noticed anything in any
yeah.
DreamWorks movies. I mean, probably the worst thing is, like, in the Minions movies, they show little Minion butts sometimes, but
Oh, yeah.
that's about, like, the most
Mhm.
stuff you really have to worry about.
Mhm.
Um, and really, we've talked about before, DreamWorks has kind of been hitting home runs here with family movies, like, just
Yeah.
making good at the very least, good, solid family movies.
Mhm.
I mean, everyone has their own preference. Obviously, some Minion movies might have annoyed the crap out of some people, but as
Mhm.
far as like if you just look at it as a movie, I
Yeah.
mean, solid movies.
Yeah. That Minions and Monsters trailer I'm really excited for that. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
some really good trailers attached to this too. So
yeah,
I really
yeah,
enjoyed the trailers yesterday. So,
yeah, yeah.
so
So
let's
that's
rate this thing.
yeah. Here we go. Time to start ranking this thing. It sounds like to me this is one of those. I think we're actually going to agree on this one. I don't think we're actually going to be off. Did you go first last time or me? So this is where I always
I have
forget.
no idea. I can't remember.
Well, I guess I'll just do it since I kind of started things off and talking. This one, like I said, just solid movie, nothing too deep. The issues that we had, I just think, just a solid 3 rating. 3 out of 5 Hail Marys. This is something that a good fun time at the movies. You can take your family to. Animation is probably honestly the best part. Animation
Yeah.
and sound was
Yeah.
honestly probably the best part of this whole movie. Story, mediocre, kind of fine and stuff, but yeah, it's fun. Like, there's no reason to hate it. There's no reason to think it's a masterpiece. Just a solid movie.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well leave that 3 up there. I'm going
Yep.
3 as well, giving it my solid review. Where the first one, I know we didn't rate it on the show, we weren't doing the show at the time, I'll probably go 4. Definitely go 4. Give it my
Mhm.
hat tip rating. But yeah, so this one's a step below that, a 3. But like everything you said, solid fun. Check it out. But
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, yeah, definitely. So that is our uh,
but the
review
question
for the
is, will
Super
you
Mario
add it to
Galaxy.
the shelf? Is it shelf worthy?
I probably will, and because of the same reason, like some other movies that like in franchises I don't care for, I
Mm-hmm.
just need it on the shelf because there's a
Completist.
story being told.
Completionist.
You got to have the completion. Yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
completionist in that sense. So yeah, so I mean, even if I didn't, I probably still would. But
Yeah.
either way, it's a good one to have when you have kids,
Oh
and
yeah.
then you can
Yeah.
watch it, just go back and watch it and have fun, and then if the kids don't take it with them when they move out, you got it on the shelf to show the grandkids. Like
There you go.
that's
That's
what's
why
gonna.
we collect, folks, for the
Yep,
future. All right.
exactly.
All right. But we got to
Yep.
log off because we'll go another 30 minutes talking about that. So
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. We can't go down that rabbit hole. You guys know. You got
thanks for
like
watching. Have
yeah,
you seen Super Mario Galaxy? What'd you think? Let us know below.
yeah. We will catch you guys next time.